whenever you guys see Duke this smooth, it's because he stole my razor. So now my razor that I'm probably going to use tomorrow is going to be like full of fluff. Thanks. Oh God, here we go.
I changed the carpet down for you.
Wow. All right, you did good. So it's every 3 days. Now that we're getting closer to the show, it's probably every single day. We come back here, we take progress pictures. He sends it to his coach. The progress pictures always have to be done in the same place, same type of lighting so that coach can make adjustments. But he's looking really great. I mean, my phone is basically filled of pictures of Duke because my camera's better on my phone. But he's looking really awesome. He's 2 weeks out from his show, so I can't wait to see what he looks like on stage.
Oh, couple weeks out here. I know a lot of you guys that follow me personally or the rescue are very confused by the bodybuilding thing. So I've dove in a little bit as far as why I compete, why I prep. You know, a big part of it is just trying to keep myself sane with the rescue.
Yeah.
It is to an extent a big mental health boost, being in the gym and having a routine. I started competing probably 5 years ago and then took a little bit of a break. With the rescue, it's something I do when I start to feel like things are a little bit out of my control. The last 2 preps I've done with Dusty.
That's every day. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's when things get really rough, like when we have a string of dogs we lose, you know, whether it's medical dogs or senior dogs, and things just start to pile up. I'm just sick in the head, I guess. So I figure, okay, you know, if I can go through a prep, if I can push myself, if I can diet, and still take care of the dogs, when I come out of this, I'm going to be better. And because I'm better, the dogs are going to be better off. Yeah. I know that sounds batshit crazy.
It's that control factor too, though. I think it's It's I can't control when we lose a dog sometimes because of the condition that we get them in, and you know, I can't control the people that are dropping their dogs off at the shelter, and I can't, you know, so it's that aspect of it that bodybuilding gives you.
You articulated that better, yeah.
It's the control.
Yeah, you execute a plan. You know, Dusty sends over my diet, my training, cardio, and it's just very straightforward. If I execute, if I do these things, I get this result. With the dogs, you could fucking do everything, right? And sometimes life just sucks and it's not fair. So bodybuilding gives me that feeling of control back. And I also think there is something to be said for just doing really difficult things. Rescue, I can tell you, is by far the most difficult thing I've done in my life. Just our day-to-day routine, the schedule you have to stick to. I mean, every minute of our day is scheduled out 365 days a year. And, you know, jumping into a prep, I've learned coming back to it is a cakewalk. I mean, like, you know, you diet, you do the cardio, and you follow that plan. And compared to rescue, it's easy. But it is that control factor that I get back. So, you know, you guys are going to see some bodybuilding. We're going to dive into a little bit more, but just kind of an intro so you're not totally lost here.
So initially we thought we had to be at the stadium at 6, well, at least by 6, because typically that's when they do any sort of presentations or on the field. The game starts at 7:05, but we got an email about an hour ago that we have to be there at 5. So now we're gonna exercise these dogs as quickly as we can, because unfortunately we have another storm rolling in. Yay! The weather this past month and a half has been awful. It is so unpredictable. My weather will say, you know, light rain at 4 p.m. and really it's a thunderstorm from like 2 to 10 p.m. So there is no leaving dogs in the outdoor kennels. We just don't feel comfortable with just the way the weather has been. So I'm going to be walking a few of the dogs. Duke's going to be roughhousing with the other dogs in the main yard. We have some dogs out in the kennels. So we have an hour to basically get everyone rotated before we have to take off. We'll be gone for probably 4 hours and then come back with a storm. So our night rotate is going to be miserable. I know we're so ready for summer because this spring crap is not working for us. It's really rough having this many dogs that need exercise and having this weather be as fickle as it has been. We can't exercise the dogs properly. So, you know, we have dogs that are anxious with storms too, so that doesn't make it fun either. But we got an hour, gonna walk some dogs and then try to look presentable before leaving. This weather is also really unforgiving with people that have naturally curly hair, because my hair is not like cute curly, it's like poofy. So I'm gonna try to contain it, maybe in a hat or something. We'll see. Oh man. Yeah, we have 45 minutes. I have to be the one to keep us on track with timing. Come on, mama girl. Because we all know Duke has no concept of time. Come on.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Thursday boots.
Do you
My jeans are a
have
little darker.
fit jeans too?
I always got fit jeans.
By the way, we didn't coordinate this outfit. This is how we just came out of our closets.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway, shout out Thursday boots. These are sweet boots.
they are really sweet.
But yeah, I mean, the weather, it just shit.
It's been crappy for
It's
6
been
weeks.
Such a rough week. So
I feel like it's gonna be rough for like another 2 or 3 weeks before we finally see summer.
yeah.
But this is rough on us mentally, on the dogs
When
mentally.
the temperature goes up and down like this, then storms. It's just the dogs
Yeah.
go up and down too. But today, time schedule got moved up at the last minute, so
Yep.
it was kind of a mad dash. We had a bunch of other stuff laid out for today. Some informational stuff with the dogs.
Informational
Instead, it
tutorials.
was just fetch and ripping around and trying to tucker them out because we're going to be gone for longer than we normally are. And then we're going to come home and there's a chance it's going to be raining and we're going to do single rotates until like 2 a.m. So
Is there
overwhelmed.
Is there a caffeine company that'd like to sponsor our videos? Because we are running really low on energy right now.
If there's anyone that has access to stronger caffeine,
Anyways,
Anyways.
we're about to leave. We're headed to the stadium right now.
Globe Life.
Globe Life, yep. We are going to get there around 5 o'clock and they're going to walk us in. I don't think we're going to be on the field until 6 p.m., but they wanted to give us and them some grace period
sure
because
they do.
people run late. I mean, there's traffic and the weather and all that. So they said 5 p.m. and then the game starts at 7:05. We might stick around for an inning or two and then gotta head back to the
Yeah,
pubs.
we can never stay the whole time. We got
Yeah,
but
I don't think
we'll
we've
fill
ever
you guys
stayed the
in
whole
with what
game.
this is all about once we get there.
Yeah.
See you there.
All right.
What's going on, YouTube? We are here at Bark in the Park for our second straight year now.
Yep.
No booth this
So
time.
exciting.
Just because we're slammed, we're going to be doing a booth August 16th with the Texas Rangers pet calendars. So if you guys want to come hang out, we'll be here for that. I'm making sure we don't take a ball off the face right now.
Are they still? Oh yeah.
Yeah, but super grateful for this opportunity. Jacqueline and John Gray have been incredibly good to our rescue. And this is for a check presentation from last season. John Gray and Jacqueline Gray donated $100 to the Dogs in Our Care for every strikeout he racked up throughout the season.
Yep. So we're about to find out how much we are getting.
Oh, I already know. I know.
Okay.
I know how well he did. John killed it.
No, we're super excited to be here. We're only going to stick around for a little bit, unfortunately, but it's always fun to come out to the ballpark and spend some quality time together doing something kind of outside of dog stuff, even though it's dog rescue related. Everyone here, the organization has been so good to us, so it's always exciting to come back to the stadium. So
one of these days, we'll actually get a chance to sit through a full game, but with the weather right now, today's not that day.
I might have to get a ballpark dog, like a hot dog.
Ballpark dog?
Ballpark dog. Is that what it's called?
And then book it? Just a hot dog.
Yeah, just a hot dog. Okay. I think I'm going to have to get one of those today.
Benefits of Powerful Rescue and their many life-saving programs. Also on the field, local Rangers pitcher John Gray. Last season, John donated to Powerful Rescue for every strikeout he recorded. Right now, John is presenting a $15,000 check to Stephanie for Powerful Rescue.
The event itself was awesome. There were so many dogs decked out in little costumes. The weather was so crappy though. They said that their attendance was a little low for what they're used to because we got hit with crazy storms, but it was such a beautiful turnout with all the pups that we got to see. We should have brought Bucky, but we were a little nervous that Bucky was going to have the nervous booth
this time. Yeah, so we do have a booth August 16th, which is when the calendars launch, and we're actually going to be there maybe with Bucky in a booth, and that's when the calendars officially go live for sale, which is super exciting. But it was cool. Outside of, like the 5-minute awkward smile and wave on the field, it was really cool. It's now the second time we've gotten to meet John, which is really nice because we've built a good relationship with Jacqueline. This year we've met John twice now, super nice guy. But yeah, I mean, overall the event went really, really well. It's always a very humbling experience. I mean, Steph started the rescue 6 years ago, picking up stray dogs. I don't think she would have thought it would have grown to something like
God,
this.
no.
So super proud of what she's built.
Thank you.
As a whole
we've
for the
built
rescue.
it.
It's
We
gotta be
built it
exciting.
together.
Yeah, it's your baby though.
I dragged you.
It's your baby.
It is my baby, but I dragged him along the whole process. But no, it is really awesome to see like where the rescue started, and seeing that we are invited to events like this. Like it just means a lot to us.
Well, and such a big part of it too. It's reaching such a different demographic.
Yeah, that's
you know
the
what I mean.
part.
Rescue is still, to an extent, kind of a cult thing, and there's not a lot of rescues that are getting publicity, airtime like this, that are taking in the kind of dogs we do. Like, yes, you see a lot of like lab, golden retriever specific rescues and rescues that take on cute little puppies. For John and Jacqueline to endorse us. And for our pups to be featured at Ranger Stadium when, we're taking in overbred mamas, seniors, medical cases, and getting those dogs FaceTime, like that's something that means so much to me.
Yeah.
Because these dogs deserve to be seen, and, it's not easy for everyone to look at, and typically higher profile people, it's a fine line to walk to kind of go out on that ledge and feel comfortable endorsing people like that, just because it can be off-putting to some people. So. A lot of respect for John and Jacqueline Gray there. Anything else about the event? I will say, if you guys have not been to Globe Life, I've been to probably a dozen baseball stadiums. Globe Life is top 2 for me, easy.
It is out of this world.
Gorgeous
it is
ballpark,
so pretty.
Temperature controlled with the dome.
There's no bad seat in the house.
Cow.
Like even if you're in nosebleed or in right field, it is just all of you. It's just beautiful. There's no other words. There's no other words for that stadium.
Globe Life for sure. I mean, like I said, I've been to probably a dozen stadiums. I mean, like Petco is really cool because it's a cool experience too.
It's like its own little town.
Yeah, but Globe Life, man, like just absolutely
such a beautiful job.
Gorgeous stadium. Like it really is a cool experience going in there.
Yeah.
we've been lucky to go to like regular or a special parking area, but parking looks easy too. So if you guys you're in the Texas area, definitely go take in a Ranger game.
And even the workers, like everyone from the people.
That's that Texas hospitality.
Yeah, like from the janitors, the people working concession stands, checking your ticket, security. Everyone is so nice and has a smile on their face. And whether they are trained that way or they do specific hiring or training, I mean, everyone there is just so nice. So it's just a great experience for us as people, but also for the rescue.
Yeah, it does feel really cool to kind of walk around with Dustin, our videographer, make us feel cool. We got set up in a suite this time. We made it through one inning. We made the mistake of thinking we could take a few minutes, and we immediately got a text from Penny to let us know that it was storming, so we had to rip home.
She's like, "Are you guys okay? Because that wind is pretty bad, and the hail is coming." We're like, "The what?" We're like, "We're not home."
That's what we get for trying to sit down.
Yeah, so well, and we looked at the weather too. It was supposed to be clear Monday through Sunday. It was just supposed to be nice weather, and then all of a sudden we get smacked with that, so we had to rush back home. But overall, we had a wonderful time.
Yeah, it was awesome.
We can't wait for August. If you can make it, August 16th.
Come say hi.
Come say hi. Bring your pup. Deck them out.
We're going to be signing calendars.
We're going to be signing calendars there.
Yep.
So, but yeah.
It'll be fun, but it was a blast. Thanks for joining, guys. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, comment, and ring the bell. We appreciate you guys. You can check out our social medias. We're going to plug them at the end here. See you next time.
Bye.